And so she told him,
"There are no monsters under the bed." And then she made her brave little boy banana on toast. She also left a slab of uncooked meat under the bed, and they all slept soundly. I'm Barry Biev. This is Baile na Gótrin Radio, keeping you company in the small hours until the end. So we have a bit of a rogue, a bit of an outlaw in Baile na Gótrin. It's been a while since we had someone who veered from the law, and look, while I don't agree with what he's done, the need to shake the ground up, that's what brings spice into our lives, you know? It helps change the landscape, splits the ground, and it shows us awful, awful secrets that were buried in the cemetery. Arnold Small was discovered evading taxes during Fuil's truck drive last week. He is not assumed dangerous, and if you are harbouring him, just remember, if our boys in blue find him, they just want him. They won't even take you in for a statement, so just follow their instructions. If our boys in red find him, you have to remember that Fuil is not like us, okay? So don't make any sudden moves, keep your children out of sight, and remember that it's the exact same protocol as if a wild animal had found its prey. Once Arnold Small is taken to custody, all will be forgiven. You're just looking out for him. And payment, it's not fun. I get physical pains just thinking about it. But there is a compassion that we pay for with taxes. If we don't pay taxes, we don't get that compassion anymore. Now, we have an ad to get through, but I refuse to end on a graver, dire note unless I absolutely have to. So, what we're going to do is we are going to congratulate our very own Mary O'Callaghan for finally getting a job in healthcare and management, no less. It's great to see one of our own making it. She sent in a text saying, "I couldn't have done it without all of Baile na Gótrin behind me. All those takeaways and sleepless nights paid off. I want to give a big thanks to Harry Mist for his extracurricular classes and for believing in me. I also want to thank Barry Biev, for keeping me company on the late nights as I was studying. You might just be a radio show to the rest of the town, but you are a friend to me." Now that is a note that I can move on from. Remember, if the road is how you're travelling, Moylan Motors is the way to start your journey. With their efficient engines and eco-friendly emissions, Moylan Motors is the way to go. And for the next week only, if you purchase any vehicle from the last 5 years, they will take 35% off the 3-year family insurance plan. Moylan Motors. We kneel to Fuil, but we drive to Moylan Motors. So I'm getting texts in to say that children have been seen outside in the dark in Baile na Gótrin. Everyone knows that when the law is hunting someone, especially for tax evasion, the children have to stay inside. Your children are not safe in the dark. Call them in, give them a ring, give them a text, do what you can. They need to come back. And if any under 18s are listening to this, go home. If you can't get home right away, find somewhere where it is bright, stay there and wait. Wait until you see a clear path to either the next light source or to your home. You have to get inside, and you have to get inside now. Pauline texts in to say that she's worried about these kids and what were they thinking going out when someone has failed to give taxes to Fuil. Well, Pauline, look, we were all young once. Sometimes they just have to go against grown-ups. Most of the time, look, it is a rite of passage, but tonight it is dangerous. Maybe they just don't understand that. Samuel says, "We are all afraid of the dark. Were they not taught this in schools?" Well, look, I won't speak for anyone I don't know, but I assume that they were taught this, so maybe there are other factors going on here. Arnold says that... Wait. Arnold? Arnold says, "If I turn myself in, will the children be safe?" Yes, Arnold. If you turn yourself into your nearest Fuil representative, the night will be safe for the children. A representative won't be hard to find. And hopefully, they'll only take what you owe them. To everyone listening, I hope being called a criminal doesn't make us forget that they were called people first. Sure, they have their reasons for breaking the law, but what we do and what we are, these are separate things. Paying taxes, paying for that kind of horrible, horrible protection can make someone assume that we're bedding monsters, that we're aligning ourselves with the creatures in the dark. But that kind of fear, that terror of what stands beside us, that is what keeps our enemies at bay. And while understanding both sides of this, we have to do what is best for us. Arnold right now is doing what's best for him. We're doing what's best for this town. I've just gotten a notification from Frill's enforcement that Arnold has been apprehended and is being questioned. They also wanted to thank us all again at Baile na Gótrin for donating so much blood. There was a good harvest this month, and they are excited to see us all next month. And who knows, maybe Arnold will just get off with some community service. Since we spent the last few minutes of this show on a rule breaker, I'm going to break a rule of my own and end the show a little early. Next time, we have Fionnuala Longheart from the water company to talk to us about the lights coming up from the creek. Is the water drinkable? The answer may surprise you. I've been Barry Biev, you've been Baile na Gótrin, and we have kept each other company in the small hours. But now it must all end. You've been listening to Baile na Gótrin, made by me, Jacob Wordsmith. If you enjoyed this episode, there's appropriate buttons to press and boxes to write in to show your support. You can also follow the show on its socials, which are Baile na Gótrin on Instagram and Baile na Gótrin on TikTok. As well as that, if you want to get a closer look at the production, or maybe get involved in the production, the Baile na Gótrin Patreon page is there for you. Oh, one more thing. Thank you for coming to town.